I don't think I have great hair, but a bunch of you keep asking me about hair care and what I like to use, so here it is. Before I get into it, something super important to mention is that I do have PCOS. PCOS comes with a bunch of symptoms, a few of them being hair loss, hair thinning, scalp issues, all of which I have. Finding products that work well for me that won't trigger my seborrheic dermatitis and that work well for really thin and fine hair is pretty difficult. These are just some of my favorites. Starting off with shampoo and conditioner, I've been using this BondiBoost shampoo and conditioner lately and I really like it. The shampoo has rosemary, peppermint, redensil, and propyl. I think I'm saying those right. It has a really nice tingly feeling to it. This is the HG shampoo, and this shampoo has ingredients in it that are going to help with your scalp health. The number one most important thing to have healthy hair is taking care of your scalp and your scalp health. I keep saying this, but your scalp is part of skincare. Following up the shampoo is the HG conditioner. This one has rosemary, peppermint, and saw palmetto. I really like this one because it doesn't weigh down my hair. Because my hair is so fine and thin, if I use conditioners that are really heavy, it just weighs down my hair and I'm not a fan of that. And since using these, I have noticed hair growth. Usually it's like short little hairs that I'll see sticking out. I've also noticed a reduction in hair loss. Overall, I just really like these two. Now, I mentioned that I also have seborrheic dermatitis. For me, it's really red, flaking, almost a little bit inflamed skin all along my hairline. It's not all over my scalp, it's literally just on my hairline. There's a number of things that can be triggers for me, but the main one for me is stress. When I start to see it flare up, I will go in with Selsun Blue. This is the extra strength selenium sulfide shampoo. It's 2.5%. This one smells like rotten eggs. I hate it, but it works, so I use it. What I do is before I shampoo my hair, I'll take some of this, put it along my hairline, I'll rub it in and let it sit for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off in the shower with my regular shampoo. Going in with this first, then rinsing it off with my regular shampoo kind of helps to mask the smell. Doesn't get rid of it completely, but it helps a little bit. I only apply it on my hairline because that's where I get my seborrheic dermatitis. If I apply it all over my head, I cannot stand the smell of it, so I really just apply it here. When it comes to these medicated shampoos to help with my seborrheic dermatitis, I find that sometimes shampoos will work for a little bit and then they'll stop working and I have to switch to another one. I don't know if it's just that my skin gets used to it and I need to keep switching it up, but this one has actually lasted the longest for me, and I'm trying to not use it too often because I'm scared of like building up a tolerance to it, but so far so good. And I think this has worked the best actually. Something else that I like using in the shower before I shampoo is the Nioxin. This is a purifying exfoliator for your scalp. If my hair is ever really dirty and I haven't washed it for like 3 to 5 days, I'll go in with this and really just like work it in, massage it into my scalp. This helps loosen up any dead skin and it helps get rid of like any buildup you have on your scalp. Buildup on my scalp is like the worst thing for me, and honestly I never really go more than 3 days without washing my hair because I notice my scalp issues get worse and I get a lot more hair loss if I go too long without washing my hair. So 3 days max for me. My scalp has done so much better with that. My hair has done so much better with that. That's just what works for me. I've heard all about like hair training, scalp training. I've seen dermatologists speak about this, and the general consensus is that it's not a thing. And I tried doing it for so long. My hair got worse, my scalp got worse. Washing my hair more often, chef's kiss for me. Not just washing my hair more often, but taking care of my scalp and using something like this really helps. Another scalp product that has been incredible for me is the Ouai scalp serum. I've talked about this so much because it actually works. I have a video somewhere on here where I show the results after I finished an entire bottle. I used it religiously every single day, sometimes even twice a day, and this made a visible difference in the density of my hair. It made a difference in my hairline. So I just opened another one. I'm going to keep using it consistently. When I look back at that video and I see the difference it made, I need to keep using this. Honestly, it's quite expensive, but it works. This is something that actually it works. If you're someone that has also dealt with hair loss, hair thinning, it can be a source of self-consciousness. It can affect your self-esteem a little bit. So even though this is quite pricey, it's something that I would gladly repurchase over and over again because it makes a difference, and that in turn helps how I feel about myself. I also like the Kérastase Chroma Absolute Gloss. This is a glossing treatment and it makes a big difference. It makes your hair really shiny. I haven't used it in a while, but when I use it, my hair looks like glass. I really like that it's super easy to use. You put it on after shampooing, you leave it for a couple of minutes, and then you just rinse it out and you have super shiny hair. I haven't really tried any other glossing treatments, so I can't compare it to anything else. This is the first one I ever got, and I do notice a difference when I use it, so I'm just sticking to this. Also, it was pretty expensive, and this is not something that I use like super often, so I'm not gonna accumulate a bunch of them. I am gonna use this until I run out of it. And so far I love it. Now those are all the products that I use to take care of my scalp, wash my hair, clean my scalp, clean my hair, all of that good stuff. When it comes to styling my hair, a heat protectant is a non-negotiable. If you use hot tools on your hair, if you blow dry your hair, you need to be using a heat protectant. This absolutely makes a difference in the health of your hair. I like the BondiBoost. This one was a limited edition coconut one. I really like it. When it comes to heat treatments, I do also find that some of them are pretty heavy. I like this one because it isn't super heavy. I just spray it in my hair, brush it through my hair, make sure it's evenly distributed, and it doesn't weigh down my hair, which obviously fine hair, thin hair, super important. Using a heat protectant is going to help with breakage, it's going to help with split ends, it's going to help preserve your hair color also if you dye your hair. If I'm not straightening my hair, which doesn't happen very often, my hair is naturally pretty wavy. It used to be really curly when I was younger, but ever since PCOS and my hormones going all out of whack, it's just wavy now. If I ever do just want to let my hair air dry, I love using Lush Super Milk. I don't like spraying this directly in my hair because it is a pretty thick product. What I'll do is I'll spray it in my hands, then run my hands through my hair and just let it air dry. This is a hair primer, hair conditioner, and it also smells amazing. I also love using a hair oil, hair serum, especially after straightening my hair. Sometimes I have some hairs that are just being a little bit stubborn or sticking up. Using a hair oil helps smooth them out. This is a new one I just started using. This is Saltair. They actually came out with two of them. One of them is for fine hair, one is for thicker hair. I obviously use the one for fine hair, and this smells like santal bloom. So freaking delicious. It's like sandalwood, creamy. I think it has rose or jasmine. The light version is suitable for fine hair. It's really lightweight, doesn't weigh down your hair, doesn't make your hair look greasy. Because my hair is so fine, if I use a hair oil or hair serum that is too thick, when I put it in my hair, it can end up looking really stringy and like greasy and like I haven't washed my hair in days. So I've been using this one and I really like it. And it smells delicious. I also really like the Ouai Hair Oil. This is the St. Bart's one. I have another one open, which is the original one. I think it smells like roses. I find that this one is also pretty lightweight, doesn't weigh down my hair, smells delicious. But when it comes to hair oils, no matter which one I'm using, I'm really careful. When I put it in my hands, I don't start to like distribute it from the top. I'll go through the ends and really just like brush my fingers through my hair and make sure it's evenly distributed. I'll move my hands quickly through my hair so it's not accumulating in one area. If I keep running my fingers through one area, it's gonna lead to stringy, greasy looking hair. Last but not least is dry shampoo. It's an absolute must for me. My scalp does produce oil pretty quickly, especially overnight. So I love applying dry shampoo at night before I go to bed. I spray it on my hair. So just like that, not directly on my scalp. That is going to irritate my scalp, especially since I have scalp issues. I'll spray it on my hair and that helps to absorb oils and it just keeps your hair looking fresh for longer. I forgot to mention that when I wash my hair in the shower, I do double cleanse. I double cleanse my face, I double cleanse my scalp, I double cleanse my body. Sometimes I'll just go in with the same shampoo twice, but other times if I feel like I really want to get in there and make sure my scalp and my hair is super clean, I'll go in with a clarifying shampoo first and then I'll go in with my regular shampoo. For clarifying shampoos, I have really been liking the Ouai, I think it's called Detox shampoo, but also the Kristin S shampoo I use. I think it's called the classic one. It's in like a salmon pink kind of color bottle and it smells exactly like Mojave Ghost. This is everything I use for my hair as someone that has PCOS, super fine hair, super thin hair, scalp problems, hair loss, hair thinning, all the good stuff. If there's anything you recommend or you think I should try, please let me know. I'm honestly always on the hunt for good hair products because my hair is one of my biggest insecurities because I feel like it's so thin and I wish it wasn't, but I'm just trying to work with what I have.